Alright, so we finally have Notos in the game, and he got a complete redesign from his original look, and he looks amazing. One of the best looking characters in the game. How is he? Well, he's honestly amazing. However, a disclaimer I want to put straight away is that if you do want to use him, unfortunately, Warfare set is kind of a requirement, as his S3 starts at full cooldown at the start, and you need to get his S3 off ASAP, so you kind of need Warfare set to have it straight away. But what does he actually do? His S3, very simple, it's like Tamarin, is a transformation skill, right? So once he does his S3, he transforms into his god form, and he changes the arena to Sanctuary Battle, and in Sanctuary Battle, no one can be debuffed, and no one can be buffed. Except for special effects, which are the gold buffs, those are still applicable. In his base form, his S2 is pretty simple. He can't be pushed back, he can't be pushed up, that's about it. When he transforms, it builds an actual ability, and this ability is a penetration skill. However, it should be kept in mind that while it is a pen skill, it just does so much damage. He does not care if you are an anti-pen unit. Things like Emily, or things like Isaiah's passive, or things like Dian's buff, he honestly doesn't care. You will still do a shit ton of damage. It's crazy. Now, his S1 in his base form is kind of dog, to be honest. It doesn't really do anything. But in his god form, it actually is pretty good because it's a pop damage ability. And notice, you already build a lot of HP. And something to keep in mind is that when you are in god form, you will double your stats. So my 30k goes to 60k. So the S1 is going to hit really hard that pop damage. Additionally, since you do double your stats, something to keep in mind is your crit stats, right? You only need 50 crit and 175 crit damage to double in your god form to max out. So realistically speaking, he's really just an HP and speed bot because his crit stats are just half of what they're actually needed. Now, as for artifact options, I do think Holy Sight is maybe one of the better options. When he does transform, he will full heal. So any shot you take, right, you'll just full heal it. If you die, you revive Holy Sight, you'll just heal when you god form. However, I only have one, and that's on my Mort, so I am just using Proof of Valor, as admittedly, you know, it is still a damage reduction ability, keeps him alive, it's great. Alternatively, if you are confident that you will survive with him, you can actually go for 3F instead, as when he god forms, he's 60k HP, for example. So when you pop with 3F, my goodness, that will do a shit ton of damage.